I was talking to someone and the conversation was going good until he said, you know, people are so lazy, they just don't want to work. And then I paused because it reminded me when people used to say that after the shutdown and people was getting stimulus checks, and then remember they extended that kind of COVID relief for people who were sick with COVID or taking care of people at home with COVID and couldn't get out and work, so they extended those credits and whatnot. Um, and I remember people would say, "Oh, people so lazy, they just don't want to work, they getting that money." And then I noticed people kept saying that same phrase even after they had got rid of the tax credits. And so I'm giving my response that I gave to him. This day and age to say that people are lazy and don't want to work, I said, who are taking care of these people? Exactly. Because there are no tax credits, no money being given out, not that I know of, unless y'all know something that I don't know. Um, Nothing's being given out. So where you think people getting all this money to be taken care of? Okay. And then, all right, everything is high. Inflation is high. Gas is high. Electricity is high. Groceries are high. Okay. So, I, if anything, I think people are probably working too much just to live, not splurge, but live. Okay. So I said, yeah, I don't think that phrase applies. Um, People ran with that phrase because they allowed people who were in corporations, people who were owners to tell that lie. Those were people who were insensitive about the times and what was going on. Okay. Um, in our country, we had 1.2 million people die from COVID, right? And then up until today in 2026, we have an estimate of 15 to 20 million people who are struggling with long COVID. So that means that no, people are not lazy. They're sick.